Let's be honest, lately we have been getting new RGB fans in terms of a company changing the old and standard way that they're doing their fans and introducing RGB to them. Even though these BeQuiet light wings are completely different than pure wings too, and not just by CFM, airflow and stuff like that, but also with the design. It has a completely different construction. It has already rubber pads on top where you attach them to the radiator or the case, so there's more to the fans that you might see here. So let's check it out and let's discuss more about these fans and comparing to Pure Wings 2 as well, to check out what's the difference and of course check the RGB. Let's go. Now, first of all, let's check out what you could get from the varieties of the boxes. You have 120mm, you have 140mm, you have triple pack of both of those, and you have PWM high speed and the standard PWM. And you can get all of these in different varieties, as I said, single pack, triple pack, and the triple pack comes with addressable RGB hub. So let's check out the hub. I'm quite curious. Well, basically I already checked it, I won't lie, but it's quite interesting to get this kind of stuff in triple packs because it really does help you, first of all, organize the cables, but then again it's quite easier to connect everything to a controller than using okay, splitter does make it also simple, but here is the catch, and it's a cool one. You get RGB controller, which has the power on for SATA, so you do need to connect this to your power supply. You have an RGB in, which means you use this cable and connect it to your motherboard. Usually it would be enough to have a splitter, but with additional power you could power the addressable RGB on your fans. Now also here you have up to 6 fans that you can connect for your addressable RGB. I don't think they need to be fans. You can connect everything that has 5 volts, 3-pin addressable RGB header. And the cool thing is that it's straight, it goes straight inside, so you don't have to maneuver and connect them directly inside. It goes perfectly in and they connect. Now with the triple pack you also get 12 screws, which are specifically for the case mounting, and you get 4 smaller screws if you decide to place the controller on your SSD bracket, which is quite cool. You get sticky tape as well, and that's it. I honestly prefer going with the screws mounting the addressable RGB hub, because if you decide to rearrange, change or do whatever you wish in some future, you honestly, it's hard to remove a 3M sticker. Then you either have loads of stuff here at the back or whatever, but yeah, okay. And you get that cable that needs to be connected to your motherboard, so you could control the lights on the fans or any other device that is connected to the hub. Here you get also instruction manual and everything that you get inside the box. Now you get the addressable RGB hub with every triple pack. In the single fan pack you don't get an addressable RGB hub, which is kind of standard and normal because one fan can be connected to your motherboard and you won't have any issues. Now here is the fan. This is a 140 millimeter PWM, so this is not a high speed one, but still, as I stated, you have rubber pads here on the front and at the back, and the RGB strip is all around here on the front. Here at the back you have, I would say, additional light rings, so if you decide to place it on front of the case and you don't have a radiator on front, it still shines up and looks quite nice, and the actual whole fan looks nice, so it's not disgusting like some fans look, but yeah, it's quite alright. The fans have the same shape, the propellers actually have the same shape as Pure Wings 2, so this is quite nice. And when it comes to comparison with the Pure Wings 2, the propellers are smaller just for the RGB line right here, so In the Pure Wings you have much larger fans, propellers, but they stated, okay, we have addressable RGB fan, which is quite nice. They stated it's good for your standard airflow inside your case, but they are also designed for radiator. So currently I'm using two 140 in a silent loop to 280, and they're doing quite nice job. Now, when we're talking about some specifications, let's check out. So we have light wings, which has fan speed up to 1500. We have noise level up to 23.3 decibels. Airflow in CFM is 56. Cubic meter per hour is 95.14. Air pressure is 1.49. And lifespan is 60,000. Now, when we compare them to Pure Wings 2, we get fan speed up to 1500 as well. Airflow on 100% PWM is 51.4, which is less than these ones. And the cubic meter per hour is 87, which is also less than this one. Air pressure on the Pure Wings 2 is 125, while on these ones is 149. So I would say that even with a completely different approach when it comes to propeller size and when it comes to quantity of the propellers, the Pure Wings have 9, these ones have 7, at least for 140. Now in the silent base H02, as you can see right here, they look quite nice, and I have to say I placed 3 120 on front. As I stated before in the video, I have 2 140 here right on top on the 280 silent loop 2 and 140 as an exhaust right here at the back. The RGB is of course adjustable, but since I did some sort of a theme, I would say, in this build, color theme of course, it's orange and it works because of the hub. It doesn't go yellowish, it doesn't do anything unnecessary. It looks quite nice just like this. I'm really fascinated with the colors because, well, not with the colors actually, even though they are also amazing, but with the design of the diffused LED strip on top and at the other side, because you don't see an actual LED. It's nicely diffused, so all LEDs are, it looks like a single strip without any additional LEDs sticking out like on some RGB rams or on some other fans. This is quite nice. I would say that the backside also looks cool. It's not that tacky, giving too much glow. It's quite nice, and those lines really do look cool. Now, to sum it all up, I would say they aren't in the budget RGB category when it comes to fans, but they're definitely something to look into, just because you get addressable RGB fans if you're into that stuff. Of course, everybody has their own thing. But you have nice silent fans, so they spin up to 1500, and the high speed ones, when we're talking about 120, spin up to 2500 RPMs, which is quite alright because they still don't produce that much decibel level. They go up to 31 decibels, and comparing to some others which go up to 33.5, 35 decibels, and they are heard a lot. So taking into consideration everything, you get nice quiet fans, you get quite nice RGB from both sides, which is always appreciated when it comes to addressable RGB. As I stated, the front part of the case, if you're not placing radiator on front, if you're placing it on top, you're going to have an empty either black space if you go with some sort of black fans, or depending on the color scheme that you're going. This way it gives a special touch with some sort of an RGB or static color or whatever you decide to go with. I would say, as for every BeQuiet product, they're keeping it quiet indeed, and they just gave a special touch with the RGB, giving some extra design to their products, and that's quite alright. Recommendations, without a doubt, I know most of you guys already are well aware of BeQuiet products and how they perform, and of course the quality and everything, so I don't have to mention anything about that. But you can also check out the links below for the 120 triple pack, 140 triple pack, and single packs as well. I'll just separate everything with high speed and standard 1500 RPM, so you can choose easily and which one you decide. Of course, there's nothing left to say. In the meantime, before you click the link, Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification bell, because it really does help the channel grow, giving you guys something to watch if you decide to continue to watch my future videos. And of course, it does mean a lot to me, and thank you for the constant support. So guys, see you next time in a new video. Bye bye.